This is the video for the trail option and the real-time option for the image options game. I'm going to click on trail in the red stripe. It first executes 9 instructions and it lists them over here. It started in the main program, which it refers to as P0, at instruction 0, which is the line that says branch if equal task to 0, go to AA. But over here we see it didn't go to AA, it just went to the next instruction, instruction 1, which it put the absolute value of game number in game number. And then the next line, instruction 2, branch if equal, game number to was game number to AC. Well, now we see it did go to AC. It jumped from instruction 2 of the main program to instruction 9 of the main program. And then it went on to do instruction 10 of the main program, which has to do with a routine that does the YouTube videos, but we're not interested in that, so I want to go around until it gets to instruction 11. So I'm going to go 9 more. Now I see it got to instruction 11. It has to do with the YouTubes, but the following one, instruction 12, says call subprogram 1 tab number 2. And here we see it's now in subprogram 1, instruction 23, which is where tab 2 starts. Now we're just going to advance and watch it, see what happens. Oh, look, it made this green rectangle because here it said how tall it was and how wide it was. Well, up here is actually where it drew it. Here it's going to draw another one. Well, let's keep advancing and see what it's going to do. Up, put the gray box down there. That's this rectangle fill. Here we see it changing the color to gray. We'll advance. Now it's putting the text on the screen. I suspect now it's in a loop over 12. Yep, here we see next I 12 times, one at a time. So we're going to keep advancing through there. I'll just click 9 over and over again. We'll watch it do. It's going around that loop. Finish that. Now it's putting the other text on the screen. Then I'll go 9 more. Now it finished putting the text on there. And it went home. So now here it is in P0, the main program, at instruction 13. Right away again it calls subprogram 1, tab 3, and here we see it went to subprogram 1, tab 3. Well, let's see what it's doing there. We'll advance 9. Oh, look, it put the trees there. Here's the show, adding to Y and showing it again. There it showed it twice. Then it went home. Here it is in the main program, now at instruction 14 in the main program, and it calls subprogram 1, tab 4. Well, here we see, it's in subprogram 1, tab 4. Let's see what it's going to do there. We advance 9 instructions. Oh, it drew the sub-canvas so that it can restrict where the option is going to happen in. If the option would happen everywhere, probably everything on the screen would be changed. But we don't want that. We want the option changed just to be in this sub-canvas. So we see it getting that pattern, adjusting the size of the pattern, and here it draws it. Advance 9 more, and here's where it goes home. Then it says, in the main program, instruction line 15, call subprogram 1, tab 5. And here we are. We're in subprogram 1, tab 5. It sets a color to 70, which is a green color, and goes and gets pattern 25, which is the star, and then sets up the control registers for making the star. And here is an important one where it uses the option when it does the dots here. In our case, it's this option 8. and then it does the polygon fill, and then it goes home. So it finished this now at option 8, which, by the way, has positions reversed. That is, the star got written last, but actually it is reversed. It put the star underneath the tree. Alright, then after it did that, it went home. Now it's back in the main program, instruction 16, setting up a font size. Oh, and here we see it's going to put game number. Well, it did already put game number. Notice here in the main program, and instruction 20 is where it put this text on the screen. We'll advance 9 more. Now we see it put this little rectangle on the screen. And we'll advance 9 more. It put the text in the blue rectangle. You picked the right answer because, see, we picked 8, and that's what happened. And we can't advance anymore. Look, we're at exit now. It's done. We're at the end of the trail. So there we went through the entire trail. We saw all the things it was doing on the screen. Now, let's go off the trail. I'm going to click it off. Now, let's say we wanted to change the color of this box. We don't like the color of that box, but we don't know where in the program it did that box. But we could go on the trail, and we could quickly advance 90 lines. Oh, it was already drawn. Well, we'll go back off the trail, go back on the trail. Now we know we have to go just 9 at a time. Didn't happen there, didn't happen there. Now it happened. Matter of fact, right here I can see it doing a rectangle fill. I think that's where it happened. But I want to back up and make sure. So here we can go backwards on the trail. I'm going to go back 9 and see what's there. Well, here's the color, 360. Which is a little red, but mostly green, and here is where it is. So let's say we didn't like that color. We want to change it. Well, if I click on that line, go off the trail, and go to the program, it's going to be right at that line. That's what the trail can do for you. You didn't have to go find out where that line was, where it made that color. You could use the trail to find the line, click on the line, and go to the program. Well, now I'm going to update this program, and I'm going to change that color. Instead of 360, I'm going to make it 390. And end that, and I'm going to replace that line. Now we're going to go back to the program. Whoa, do you see? It's a brighter green now. So one way of finding where this was made, just go on the trail, go there, then go to the program and change it. But there's even an easier way to change numbers. What we're going to do is we'll go on the trail again, and we'll advance 9 till we get to where we want to be. Alright, there we see it drawn. Now we know we have to back up. We're going to back up. Now here we see the color again down here. And now we're going to say, I'm going to go off. Well, now wait, I'm going to click it first. Make sure the program knows where it is. I'm going to go off the trail, and I'm going to go right to RT, real time. I click RT, and notice it knows exactly where we had clicked on the trail. It went right to that point. And now it's put that in an orange box, which means it can be changed. I'm going to click on the 9 and change it back to a 6. Now it's back to the color it was before. So if all you want to do is change a value, most of the values can be changed by going directly to RT. You find it on the trail, click the instruction, go to RT, and it comes up. And these are all the things that you can change in real time. Now I want to show you that you could go to real time without having to first go to the trail. I'm going to go to the program, And let's say I go down here somewhere to this line, and I'll highlight that line in yellow. Then I'll execute the program, and I'll go to RT, and there's that line. So you don't have to go on the trail to get the RT. In fact, you may want to be in the program and you're not sure what values to place for tall and wide and X and Y. What you can do is just highlight the instructions where you want to make the change, go right to RT, and you can make the changes. Alright, this is the end of the video for the trail option and the real-time option for image options.